Hello and welcome to 5 Minute Friday, the show that never actually hits on a Friday. At least not yet. My wife's abandoning of dry January has led to a 400% increase in alcohol consumption, resulting in some real rough mornings. Long story short, this Friday update is being recorded and posted on a Sunday. I'm your host, Chris, and we have several topics to hit today. Kevin is again not here because he said, and I quote, I have to man the yummy side of a glory hole, and I'm not leaving till my mouth looks like Mum-Ra's. Okay.
Thundercats! Ho!
2 mummy references in 2 weeks. How about that? So, let's start off with the thing that's scaring everybody. Potentially imminent World War III. There's a Chinese spy balloon. Flying Chinese spy balloon. It is creeping on the U.S. Well, they did pop it, so they did shoot it down with some jets. My theory was that it was going to be filled with fortune cookie fortunes. I was incorrect. Unfortunately, it's not like the magical piñata that I thought it would be, giving a whole bunch of people lucky numbers that they would then waste on the lottery. When they shot it down, it did land safely at a taping of the show The View. Sorry, Whoopi. Okay, let's move on to Damar Hamlin, since we seem to be talking about him a lot. Do you remember how people were saying that Damar Hamlin was actually dead? And that that there was a body double or clone or lizard clone or doppelganger, whatever they were calling it. The video of him at the Bills game, because he was masked up, apparently led to a lot of speculation that that was not him. Well, on January 31st, this video surfaced. So take a look. That looks like him. So, conspiracy theorists, he's talking about how CPR saved his life, which he wouldn't have known. He wouldn't have predicted. I don't think he was psychic, so I don't think that he pre-recorded this before he had the heart attack. So, is this a deep fake? Is it a computer-generated Hamlin? Like, what is this? If you got some splaining to do, because I don't think everyone now knows the guy's still alive, and he was probably like, I don't need to be on social media every 5 seconds and do interviews and capitalize on my almost death. What are they going to do when football season rolls around? Are they going to just trot out a like Terminator-style robot? Are they going to, maybe bring the clone to training camp and see if he can actually play football? Or maybe he isn't dead. Okay, moving on. So this is becoming so we talked last week about this inmate in California who was killing pedophiles with a cane. Really great stuff. I found another one. Just people not taking shit anymore, and I can't get enough of it. And this was at the hands of a father tricking a pedophile into thinking that he was going to be meeting with the father's 12-year-old daughter. Instead, this is what happened. Who let the dogs out? This dad did, and it was glorious. I mean, I hope he gets his own TV show. I'd watch it. Maybe, but it's got to have like a clever title like Dogs the Pedo Hunter or Tamal a Predator. I like that one. Or Rottwilden. I like that one too. Sign me up though. I'll definitely watch that. And patent pending, that's my idea. And we get to my entertainment lawyer here. Dog and the Pedo Hunter. And done. All right, now you guys can't steal it. All right. And then lastly, let's talk about something truly terrifying. If World War III wasn't bad enough, how about a brain implant? The future is here. And wow, here is something we absolutely don't need. An implant in your brain that allows you to interact with social media. As if a chip in your fucking head isn't bad enough, but you will be able to tweet anything you just be thinking. Let me tell you what, I'm looking into the crystal ball. In future news, everyone is canceled. Like everybody. All right, so let's do some quick hits before we wrap it up. The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl, and I'm feeling cautiously optimistic. I'm going to say the Eagles win this game by 4, and if I were you, you're betting I would take the over. After 42 years, the long-awaited sequel to History of the World Part 1, Mel Brooks' classic movie, History of the World Part 2, is coming to Hulu in the form of a series. We have to pray to sweet Jesus this is not bad, because it's been a long time. Let's fucking go. Coming up next week on Digging in the Dome, we talk about why Valentine's Day blows. Kevin plays the mugshotty dating game, and mugshotty is a attractive mugshot without knowing their crimes, figure out which one he wants to date, and then we reveal those crimes at the end. Pretty good stuff. And then we break down some next level Karens. They are brutal. All right, as always, check out my niece's Twitch channel, Vicky XO, that's VIKKIEXO, on Twitch TV. Follow her on her socials and sub to her channel. Check out Digging in the Dome at digginginthedome.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Digging in the Dome, and social media. Facebook and Instagram is Digging in the Dome, and Twitter is at Digging Dome. So until next time, have a great weekend, what's left of it, probably about 2 hours by my count, and we'll see you next time.